college algebra, there are many different kinds of equations to solve. Unfortunately, we may not know the proper technique for solving all kinds of equations. So I've put this together to give you some ideas of how to solve equations using your calculator. Now here's a sheet that the PDF version of this is in Moodle. You can print it off and have it handy, make notes on it if you want to, but this is the guide for how to use your calculator for solving equations. One of the things I probably should point out is that what I'm about to show you does not always give the kinds of answers that is expected, and so it would be nice, again, if you knew the algebra for solving it. This is kind of a last-ditch effort. If you don't know the algebra, do this. So let me show you. These are some of the same problems that were on the Section 5 lesson. We have this equation to solve. I'm going to take out my calculator, and the steps that we just saw were this. I'm going to push my y equals, take the left side of the equation, and type that out beside y1. And the right side of the equation beside y2. I'm going to do zoom 6 to get a standard graphing window, and then if necessary, adjust the window. As you can see here, I have two lines crossing. I'm going to go second, calc, intersect, move the cursor using the arrow key until it's close to where the two lines cross, and press enter 3 times, and we come up with our answer. So the answer to this equation is x equals 2. And you can compare this to the technique that we used in the Section 5 lesson and see the difference. Let's solve this on my calculator. Y equals, clear y1 and y2, left hand side, enter, right hand side, yes, it is just a 0, draw the graph, standard graphing window. Now remember, y equals 0, the right hand side of the equation, means the x-axis. So I see 4 places where the graph x4 minus 13x squared plus 36 intersects the graph y equals 0. Second, calc. Number 5, move the cursor close to where they cross. Press enter 3 times. That's one of the answers. X equals 2. Do it again. Second, calc, number 5. Move the cursor over to some other place where they cross. Put the cursor on the x-axis and then the right arrow to move it over. Close to where they cross. Press enter 3 times. And we get x equals 3. Second, calc, intersect, move the cursor. Again, I'm going to use the up arrow to put it on the x-axis, and then just click the left arrow until it's close to where they cross. Press enter 3 times. And then the final answer, just to the left of that. Second, calc, number 5. Move the cursor over, enter 3 times. So those are our 4 answers. Here is another equation. We'll take out our calculator, go to our y equals, clear what's there, x minus 13 square root x plus 40. Enter. We already have a 0 for y2. Draw the graph. This is what I see, which is not much. Look real carefully in the upper corner. You'll see a little bit of a graph. So I want to know, where does that graph cross the x-axis? just some guessing. I think it's probably over to the right of what I see now. I'm going to go to my window setting, change X max to something bigger, like 50. Draw the graph now, and sure enough, I see them crossing. The question should be, is that the only place where they cross? I kind of get the idea from looking at the shape of this curve that there might be another one further right. Let's change my window so that X max is bigger still, like maybe an 80, and have a look. Well, it does indeed cross twice. I go second, calc, intersect, move the cursor close to where they cross, press enter 3 times, x equals 25 is one answer, and x equals 64, the other answer. Here's another equation. Now typing this can be a little tricky. Take out our calculator, clear out y1. I'm going to type the absolute value of x minus 2. Under the math menu, scroll right to NUM. Notice number 1 choice, ABS. On the TI-84 with the new operating system, I get the absolute value bars. I type x minus 2 inside the bars. Go to y2, type a 7. Zoom 6 to start off with the standard graphing window. And sure enough, I see 2 places where the graphs cross. Second calc, number 5. Scroll left, close to where they cross. Press enter 3 times. X equals negative 5 is one answer. Second calc, intersect, scroll right. Again, I'm going to push the up arrow so I can scroll along the straight line. When I get close to where they cross, I'll push enter 3 times. And 9 is the other answer. Another similar problem with absolute values. I'm going to go math, NUM, number 1. Type the 2x minus 1. I'm going to scroll right so that I'm outside of the absolute value, and then push the plus 3. Type an 8 for y2, draw the graph, and sure enough, I see the intersections. Second calc, intersect, scroll left some, enter 3 times. Negative 2 is one answer. Second calc, intersect, scroll right, enter 3 times, and 3 is the other answer. Now let's see what this would look like. Y equals, here's x, exponent 3 divided by 2, x to the 3 halves. Enter 27. So left side, right side. Zoom 6, standard graphing window. The lines up here indicates that it's thinking. Now it's through, and I only see one graph. The 27, I'm pretty sure y equals 27 is above this screen, so I'm going to set my window so that y max is something bigger than 27. I'll put it on a 40. And here are the 2 graphs. I see them crossing. Second calc, intersect, scroll over close to where they cross, press enter 3 times, and we've got x equals 9. Sounds good. And here's this one. That's 5x with an exponent of 7 divided by 4 minus 35 and 0. Here's the standard graph. Now remember, 0 means the x-axis. Here's where they cross. Second, calc, intersect. Go to the x-axis, scroll right, till we're close, enter 3 times. And here's the issue with using your calculator. If I try changing that into a fraction, second, quit, take the x value and do math number 1 on it. Notice it does not know a fraction for that. And the reason it doesn't know a fraction for that, if you watch the lesson video for section 5, is that is a radical. We cannot get exact values using this technique on our calculator. This is the best we can do for this problem.